role, etc., etc. This is very important. And then someone has to do it again. It will improve your lot of different muscles. It will improve your rejection muscle. You keep on getting rejections, but then you should not get frustrated. You keep on trying. You keep on reaching out to different people. As a club leader, you have that overview that who has done what. Let's say Mahendra has taken only timer only once, but he is always our counter. Why not to give a role to Mahendra for timer, etc. All those things you can decide, and you are actually a servant leader. Okay, that means you are actually helping others grow, and that is a great leadership style, by the way. Okay, you will be amazed with your progress if you just start doing these small things. Again, I am not asking you to do everything in one meeting. Take small roles every now and then. Once in 3 meetings, try to give a speech. It will help you complete the levels faster. The moment you are able to complete a level faster, your confidence will start growing. You will come across as a very improved speaker. Okay. This mistake many of us do, that we always focus on perfection and not progress. Progress, when happens, then only it will lead to perfection, not the other. Okay. When you give your first speech, it is very much possible that you will forget some lines. I still forget my lines sometimes. Okay, that's fine, but then I have to improve on that. And the moment you are focused on perfection, doubt, anxiety, expectation, everything rise and progress will go down. But when you are focused on progress, everything else will take a back seat. And you will keep on focusing on how you can improve as compared to what you were last week, last 2 meetings back, and so on and so forth. Try, but don't cry. I think you might have heard this many times. And exactly same thing happens in public speaking also, or interpersonal communication also. The moment we stop trying, the moment we think that this is not going to help, your progress is stalled. Then it doesn't matter whether you keep on renewing, because you have stopped trying. So please keep on trying different things. Yeah? And how this happens in Toastmasters is, we have having a supportive, positive learning experience, in which members are empowered to develop. So we are empowering all of you as a club. So please take maximum benefit of that, and which will ultimately result into self-confidence and personal growth. Okay. So Toastmasters, whoever has framed this beautiful mission statement, they actually cover all those aspects of Toastmasters. And it's a great platform to really experience all those things, coming out of your comfort zones and going to the top. So this is how a journey of Toastmaster is, short and sweet. Just keep trying. So you are a member, you become a good communicator, you start contributing, you start taking leadership roles, you mentor others, yeah, and then you build a legacy. And probably 1 year down the line, 2 years down the line, when you look back, you should feel proud that yes, I had taken that right decision 2 years back, and life has completely changed after that. It has definitely changed for me. Yeah? Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you, Area Director Mahendra. He covered a lot of aspects which I missed during my earlier days in Toastmasters. I always had this doubt. I remember having the first prepared speech, and my evaluator was Swati. And she asked me to prepare this evaluation form. Where is this form coming from? Where should I fill down? I'm not even aware. And she asked me, what is the mission, or what is the purpose of your speech? I said, my purpose is humorous. I want to make you laugh. As valid as stupid as that. Thank you very much.
Okay, maybe you can talk later.
Now we come to the last session, last part of this session. This is a line that we can understand that we don't need evaluation. We don't need feedback. We all have blind spots. No one is perfect. We do not notice the habits. We do not notice the habits and the gestures. And occasionally, the jokes which we find funnier than they actually are. I hope no one evaluates that line. Throughout today's observing, and taking notes. Well, that sounds creepy. In Toastmasters, we call it leadership. To present today's evaluation segment and help us understand where we have to improve, I call upon the stage Libby, Toastmaster Libby.
Very good morning to all Toastmasters and guests present here. My name is Libby and I will be your general evaluator for this particular meeting. Now, when we are at home, when we are about to leave somewhere, don't we all look at a mirror, right? Does the mirror criticize us? What it does is, it reflects the truth. It shows us what is as is. And then we make changes and we move out into the world. And that is exactly what a general evaluator does in a Toastmasters meeting. So my aim for this meeting is not to find faults. It is basically to reflect on this meeting and find out what went well, what could have been better, and what ultimately will help us grow. My entire aim today is to give you pragmatic feedback for this meeting so that you guys can come out on top when you take up the roles the next time. So that was for the remedy. Now, any general evaluation session is divided into 3 sections. The first section is the evaluation of the speeches that were presented. Now, when I'm saying evaluation, it is not evaluation of the speaker. It is an evaluation of the speech that was delivered. The second question is called the tag report. Now, we saw our timer, our counter intermediaries who came up here and told us what to do. They will come and present their reports when I call them. That is the second section. The third section is my feedback as general evaluator for the meeting as a whole to ensure that we have a better meeting the next time we meet. Yes? All of you with me? So when I call on, when I speak about anybody, please understand it is not for that particular person. It is for everybody so that when you take up that role the next time, you know how to do it better. Yes? Let me start with calling our evaluators for the day. Our first evaluator, Toastmasters Swati, to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Manish.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So, I will be evaluating the speech given by Toastmaster Mangesh. Toastmaster Mangesh, thank you so much for this engaging and very thought-provoking speech. I think you had started, this opening of your speech was very strong. You drew everyone's attention as soon as you